6.
Live and streaming. This is KSL News at 6.
Well, good evening. New at 6. The state auditor says confidential information on millions of Utahns, including children, could be exposed.
News Specialist Daniel Woodruff joining us live from the Capitol right now. Daniel, the auditor says it has to do with how the Department of Health and Human Services was handling its systems, right?
Yeah, Mike and Debbie, the state auditor said today that the sensitive personal data of more than 2 million Utahns was put at risk here. One of the big problems this audit uncovered was that the Department of Health and Human Services made sensitive records available to more than 1,200 employees, many more than there should be. Those records included cases involving abuse or neglect and the foster family system. A whistleblower came forward which prompted this audit. State Auditor Tina Cannon says people's personal information should be more protected, not less.
I have some real angst over this. I do. Because we should be concerned. And I would expect this type of information to be better protected than it is today. And that should be a warning call out to every government entity.
The audit made several recommendations for DHHS to shore up its privacy safeguards, especially as cybersecurity threats become more widespread. I did reach out this afternoon to the Department of Health and Human Services for comment. In a statement, they told me that they take data privacy and records protection very seriously. They also pointed out that the audit did not find any actual examples of data or records being inappropriately shared or misused. We'll post much more of their statement to our website, KSL.com. Back to you.
All right, Daniel Woodruff live at the Capitol tonight. Daniel, thank you.
Well, a problem of people driving without a license and getting into crashes is now drawing the attention of state lawmakers.
Yeah, they're discussing a bill here giving Utah police more authority to seize your car if you get caught. News Specialist Brian Carlson explains what they plan to do.
So the goal is to crack down on people who don't have a valid driver's license but get behind the wheel anyway. So the new bill lawmakers are debating helps police get those drivers off the street. But it does change things for people who just happen to forget their license. So right now, if you don't have an ID or a driver's license with you, you get a ticket and can essentially just drive away once the officer is gone. But if HB 136 becomes law, it would give police the authority to seize your car as if you were driving on a revoked or a suspended license. Now, there's an honest difference between someone who just forgets their license versus someone who shouldn't have one in the first place. But lawmakers say police have no way of knowing if they can't identify you. So for people who can't prove they have a license, HB 136 lets police impound their car. Bill sponsor Matt McPherson says it's something officers have been asking for.
In special jurisdictions like mine in West Valley, we had reports from them from last year showing that about 37% of their DUIs and about 45% of their hit and runs were from individuals that never had any license of any kind.
Now, there are exceptions written into the law, so police don't tow everyone's car who doesn't have a license. The law states they won't tow your car if it would cause a safety hazard to you or others in the car with you, if the driver's under 18, if your license is simply expired, or if someone with a license can just drive the car instead or pick it up for you. Now, at last check, the bill has passed the House and is waiting to be addressed in the state Senate. Brian Carlson, KSL 5 News.
All right, Brian, thank you. Utah Democrats warning the bill will negatively impact immigrants and rural Utahns, citing research and experience from other states. In a statement this week,